Good afternoon, and welcome to the 2021 University of Illinois Springfield Commencement Celebration and the conferment of degrees for our outstanding class of 2021. This is a special year to honor a special graduating class, as it's our university's 50th commencement exercise. It is a true honor to be serving as the UIS Interim Chancellor during this remarkable university's 50th year. Of course, a virtual celebration isn't how we imagined marking this milestone, but the reason we are celebrating today hasn't changed, and that reason is you, our UIS graduates, who have spent years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance bringing you to this day of marking your graduation from our university, UIS. It is most appropriate to say and acknowledge that you did not achieve this incredible milestone alone. Each of us makes it to this moment with our village of family, friends, faculty, and others who were with us along the way. I want to recognize and thank your family, your parents, your grandparents, your siblings, your spouse or partner, your children, your friends, and your UIS family of faculty, staff, and fellow students who helped you realize your educational goals. This is your day and theirs, and we all join together in honoring your achievements today. Commencement is an important rite of passage that universities have honored for centuries. It signifies both an ending and a new beginning. This sacred ceremony serves as a launching pad for new opportunities. Each of you has followed your own unique path to this moment, and I'm sure you're experiencing a wide range of emotions. No matter what the journey was like for you, no matter how long it took, how many roadblocks you navigated, or even if you took a few detours, today you are celebrating one of the most significant milestones in your life. I want you to know how proud I am of each of you. Our university's vision is to be a pathway to opportunity, a catalyst for change, and a space of possibilities where learners become ethical and passionate scholars, leaders, and citizens capable of transforming their local and global communities. My greatest hope is that as you reflect on your time at UIS, you see your pathway to future opportunities because of your time and achievements as a student and now as a university graduate. The academic and personal challenges that you faced and overcame at UIS are evidence that you are well prepared for your future of realizing your dreams. As you know well, one of our hallmarks of the student experience at UIS is the personal attention each student receives from faculty and staff. This provides an important support network that fosters a student's intellectual growth, leadership, abilities, and confidence. And now I am thrilled to say that your support network doesn't end at graduation. Now, as a UIS alum, you enter a network of more than 43,000 alumni. You will continue to have opportunities to remain engaged and connected to your UIS family forever. Your continued success means everything to us. I'd like to close with one final message for the class of 2021, and that's a simple but heartfelt thank you. Thank you for being such a special class. Thank you for adhering to our robust health and safety standards, for gracefully adapting to last-minute changes in brand new circumstances. Thank you for your creativity and innovation, and for your determination to making this year a very successful year. From academics to student life and everything in between. It's the people who make the difference at UIS. Through it all, with each of you, UIS has remained an inviting, welcoming space that fosters learning and leadership and provides a premier educational experience. So go out there and show everyone what leadership lived really means. Be a leader in every possible way and put the strength of your shiny new U of I degree on full display. I have every confidence in you, and I hope you have just as much confidence in yourself. You have everything you need to succeed and achieve your dreams. Congratulations, go Prairie Stars!
Welcome, graduates of Class of 2021. I bring you heartfelt congratulations on behalf of the University of Illinois Board of Trustees. I'd also like to thank and honor the outstanding and dedicated faculty and other mentors, as well as your family and friends who have supported and guided you over these years. I'm sorry that we can't all be together physically on this momentous day, but soon, I hope, you can join with friends and loved ones and even hug one another. Thank you for being so patient. It's hard, especially when the light at the end of the tunnel seems so near. You have weathered a year that has, on occasion, defied our imaginations. But that doesn't change the fact that today marks a very important milestone. In fact, perhaps that makes this celebration all the more meaningful. Despite being remote, we are taking part in a hallowed University of Illinois tradition. For more than 150 years, the University of Illinois system has been a powerful engine of innovation and excellence that benefits both our citizens and our economy. And at the end of each one of those 150 years, a commencement celebration was held, sending young people into our state and our world with newly acquired skills, knowledge, and connections. Today, we pause and appreciate that we are part of this grand tradition. It's easy to focus only on the next goal, but it is equally important to stop and appreciate our achievements before moving on to the next thing on our to-do list. That's another reason why days like today are so important and why I enjoy them so much. Commencement allows us to take a moment and appreciate how far we've come. Now is a good time to reach out to your support network with a simple thank you. I myself have benefited from the University of Illinois system, having earned both my degrees from University of Illinois, including my MBA from UIS. That is one reason I am so honored to serve as a newly appointed trustee of the Illinois system. University of Illinois Springfield, located in the heart of our state, is a very special part of this Illinois system. Thanks in part to its location, not even 10 miles from the home of Abraham Lincoln and the state capitol building, UIS has a proud history of developing countless leaders dedicated to public service. The world these days is complicated and sometimes confusing. We need thoughtful and energetic young people like you to help us navigate these perplexing and these challenging times. Many of you will stay in Springfield as I have, but others of you will range far afield. UIS has more than 34,000 living alumni around the world. It makes our world seem like one big network of UIS alumni, doesn't it? No matter what direction you choose or what path you follow, UIS has provided you an intellectually rich, collaborative, and intimate learning environment to help you on your way. As Oprah Winfrey has said, education is the key to unlocking the world, a passport to freedom. You have a passport now, so unlock your world. You have worked hard, you have learned a lot, and you are ready to join this network of UIS alumni and all the U of I alumni who lead by example and achieve great things. I've always appreciated the quote from jazz trumpeter Wynton Marsalis. It reminds me to pay attention, to be in the moment as much as I can. He says, to build is to engage and change. In jazz, we call progressing harmonies changes. Changes are like obstacles on a speed course. They demand your attention and they require you to be present. They are coming, they are here, and then they are gone. It's how life comes. Each moment is a procession from the future into the past, and the sweet spot is always the present. Live in that sweet spot. Be present. I try to remind myself of this sentiment every single day, though of course, life is full of distractions. If you plan too hard, you'll miss opportunities and surprises that might lead you to your as of yet undiscovered passion. Stay alert, listen to your heart, make time for your family and your friends, but take care of yourself. Don't get too caught up in social media, as it can be a source of anxiety. So minimize your time on social media, but maximize your time in real life. I know, I'm just one of many people giving you lots of advice, so let me stop there and just remind you to enjoy yourself today. I know as you look back on your time at UIS that you will miss the friends you've made here. You will look back fondly on the faculty that you got to know and the hands-on projects and all the internships that you may have done, not to mention those extracurricular activities. But you take all of those relationships and experiences with you as you embark on this next adventure. I personally have enjoyed being able to reach back out to UIS professors for guidance and even just to talk through real-life work issues throughout my life. They have always provided me some scaffolding as I built my career, as they will you, and provide you the same. Today, as you look to the future, remember, no matter what happens next, your UIS experiences have prepared you for the next step. Today, you join a network of more than 800,000 living University of Illinois alumni throughout the world. Welcome. Heartfelt congratulations to you and yours on your special day from all of us on the Illinois Board of Trustees.
Hello, I'm Tim Killeen, President of the University of Illinois System. On behalf of my colleagues across our state's flagship university system, it is my honor to congratulate the class of 2021. I am so proud of everything you have done and everything you have overcome to make it here today. You never wavered as the worst pandemic in a century added new worries, new stresses, and new obstacles to the already challenging path to your degrees. The global crisis threw nothing but wrenches at your plans over the last year. The bulk of classes moved online, shifting the foundation of how you learn. Attending in-person classes meant regular COVID-19 testing, another chore for your already busy schedules. There were masks and social distancing and restrictions that limited traditional campus activities, even simple pleasures like time with friends. Despite it all, you achieved your dreams and so much more. You also helped make the University of Illinois system a model for the nation as our 3 campuses remain safe and many classrooms remained open this year while peer universities struggled. It is a success story that made headlines across the country, thanks to a pioneering homegrown testing protocol and your understanding, cooperation, resilience, selflessness, and sacrifice. Those same qualities will also carry you far in the next chapter of your life that begins tomorrow. And, coupled with the talents and civic-minded spirit you nurtured here at UIS, you are primed to flourish. But first things first, take some time today to reflect on everything you've accomplished and the tremendous milestone you have reached. There are a small handful of days in life that you will never forget. From my own experience and the beaming faces I have seen at nearly 40 years of commencements, I can tell you that your graduation is one of them. So I hope you savor every minute of it. Congratulations again, Class of 2021. It is an honor to celebrate you, joined by the proud family and friends who have supported you along the way. I hope the lessons you learned exceed the high expectations that brought you here and guide you to the future you imagined. Enjoy your day and come back often.
Thank you, Chancellor Whitney, President Killeen, faculty, staff, family, and friends. It is an honor to speak on behalf of UIS's graduating class of 2021. Therefore, I hope my experience at UIS reverberates throughout the audience, igniting one's own memories of their time here. I didn't come to UIS to be involved. It sounds strange, yet it's true. I'm a single mother of two, and when I create a goal, I reach for it singularly. I wanted the closest thing to normal a non-traditional student living on a college campus could ask for. But what I found is UIS is a place that can inspire anyone to reach beyond singularity and engage the multifaceted opportunities presented by the community. The first time I visited the campus was for the graduate public service internship interviews. It was a long, tiring day. But it was also the day I met my first friend here. She's an international student from Côte d'Ivoire, earning a master's in information science. We shared our experiences that led us to UIS over breakfast, lunch, and break periods. We would both obtain the internships of our choice and will remain friends despite our strenuous studies, busy extracurricular activities, and work obligations. Each of us shared a similar moment here at UIS, the moment when it went from being about getting the work done to finding friends that makes the experience worth all those long hours. My initial experience with UIS was good, but it wasn't what sold me on attending. It was the university's brand, Leadership Lived. Former Chancellor Cook said, "A brand is not a slogan or a logo. It is a promise an organization makes and keeps to its constituents." What was Leadership Lived? I knew UIS had a tradition of educating public servants. That's why I applied. But leadership is a title many of us are too busy to achieve. Therefore, like many of you, I chose to focus on supportive roles rather than leadership. It's what led me to participate in the Student Organization Funding Association. There, I met amazing students who embodied this idea of leadership lived. Their passion to achieve a common goal inspired me to become more of an active participant rather than just a voting member. This simple act of joining allowed me to engage the wider UIS community, but it was the incident of intolerance that ignited the fire in me to speak out against negative racial stereotypes. The UIS community gave concerned students an opportunity to speak out against racism. Yet it was the impact of George Floyd and Breonna Taylor's murder that elevated our university's discussion of race to a commitment of equity over injustice. And while people from all walks of life took to the streets to protest against hate, we were hit with a pandemic. This pandemic has altered our lives in unimaginable ways. Many of us struggled with depression, anxiety, physical changes, and we were ready for normal. I struggled with all those things too, but UIS provided the infrastructure for my family and many other students to remain on campus, safe and secure during the worst of the pandemic's infection rates. The concept of leadership lived became more apparent. I was learning how a non-traditional student could accept the promise of what UIS's brand offered. It wasn't just for traditional students. It was for anyone who wanted to make an impact. The professors in the Graduate Public Administration program equip students with the tools and resources they need beyond theory. They challenge us to analyze, think critically, and problem solve to provide insight into critical issues we face as a society. Then they go a step further and require we develop a solution. The professors in every department at UIS challenge their students to think beyond what we see, what we know. They challenge us to look forward, which is a practice in leadership. As a student of public administration, my demographic is littered in the footnotes of case studies detailing the adverse effects of such a condition. Yet here I stand before the graduating class of 2021, having achieved the goals I set for myself and discovered the path of leadership. Now, I encourage each of you, reflect on your time here, your friendship origin stories, the organizations that inspired you to participate, and the fun things that made all that hard work worth it. Think about your time at UIS. I'm pretty sure all of us emerge as leaders. Congratulations, class of 2021. Today is but a moment on your continuous journey down the path of leadership. Thank you.
Therefore, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Illinois, it is my honor to confer on you the degree of Doctor of Public Administration, Master of Arts, Master of Athletic Training, Master of Business Administration, Master of Public Administration, Master of Public Health, Master of Science, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Business Administration, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Social Work, with all the rights and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Welcome to the family of more than 43,000 UIS alumni who influence our local, state, national, and global communities. You are in very good company. And thank you for making UIS part of your journey. We can't wait to see what you do next.